Hi there, it's Rebekah from Sapphire Coast Tarot. Today I will be doing a reading for the sign of Cancer. This will be from the 15th till the 21st of March. I hope you have been well, Cancer, and having a nice weekend. I will be using the Rider-Waite Tarot. Yesterday I did go to a psychic expo and I had a reading myself. She did use the traditional cards, which is the playing cards that you play with, like you play poker, snap, or whatever, you know, gym rummy, euchre, whatever. And she did the reading from those, so that was very interesting. That's what they did use back in past times, and then they brought out the Rider-Waite Tarot with the bitches. So that's the one I'm going to be using for you today. Let's have a look at what's going on in the present situation for Cancer. What's happening at the moment for Cancer? What's happening at the moment for Cancer? What's the situation for Cancer spirits? Let's have a look. What do we got for Cancer? Cancer. Don't want to come out. Spirits and guides. What have we got for Cancer? Whoop. What is the situation for Cancer? No situation. Oh, yes, here we go. Okay. So we have the Eight of Swords for what's going on at the moment for you, Cancer. Okay, so what are you fearing? What are you hoping? Or how are you feeling? The Wheel of Fortune. It's a good card to have there. Okay, so what would be the helpful, what's going to be helpful for you, Cancer, in this situation? What is the helpful advice? What's the helpful advice for Cancer? Okay. Helpful advice is the Page of Swords and the Hierophant. Okay. Let's see. All right. What is the challenge for Cancer in this situation? What are the opposing energies, spirits? Opposing energies. The opposing energies, or what is preventing Cancer in this situation? What is preventing Cancer in this situation? Spirits. What is the challenge? The challenge for Cancer. The challenge for Cancer. I don't want to come out. Tell you what. Let's have a see. Maybe there's no challenge. Sure. Challenge for Cancer. Challenge for Cancer. Putting lots of energy in. Okay, the challenge is going to be the Tower. Right. Let's have a look at the outcome. What's the outcome or advice needed for Cancer? What's the outcome or advice needed for Cancer? The advice for the outcome for Cancer. Okay, the Fool. Beautiful. Okay, let's get into reading, Cancer. Right, we've got the 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords does talk about feeling restricted. There may be a fear which may be stopping you from moving forward. You may have had your confidence knocked in the recent past, which is stopping you from moving forward towards a new situation. You need to remain calm and strong. The answers are available for you. You just need to look at the situation again. It might be helpful for you to do a pros and cons list. I know that's very non-spiritual, I guess, but I mean, that sort of stuff helps me out. It does help me sort of make a little bit better, you know, get things a bit, you know, straighter, I guess, in my head, because often we do overlook the positives if we are thinking negatively, and this card does suggest that you are thinking like that, because your confidence has been knocked. It could have been knocked from a previous relationship that you were in, or this could also be speaking about a job. You're not willing to move forward because of you've had a knock to your confidence in like a job, and you're scared. So I mean, this card here is saying that you do have just remain calm, confident, and strong, and the answers are available to you. You just need to maybe have a look at some positive aspects of why, you know, why you're restricted. So if you look at the positive sides of it, you can release the restrictions that are holding you back and your fears. In the what you're hoping or how you're feeling about this situation is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune does speak about a new cycle. It's also known as a destiny card, positive change of fortune. We have had a lot of changes in the atmosphere and what's going on with the energies lately. Started last year in December. Lots of different planets went into other planets. In the month of February, we did have 7 planets in Aquarius, so that may have been quite challenging for some people as well, but we are going into a new cycle. This does confirm that there is progress to be made. You need to make the most of this fortunate time, because as with anything, change is always around the corner, whether it be for the better or the worse. We just need to roll with whatever's happening. So if you're fearing this change, it might be a good idea to give yourself some positive mantras in your head, and move towards this new cycle, because this does talk about destiny. This is destiny for you. This was set out for you. This is where you are supposed to be in your life and what's happening, and this is going to be an enjoyable time for you. So you need to leave the fears of the past behind and move forward. Okay, so in the what might be helpful, I'll talk about the Page of Swords first. The Page of Swords talks about the challenges, animosity, and analyzation. It is an air energy, so you could be dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, or what's the other one? I've forgotten. Gemini. Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, and that could be anywhere. Okay, so the Page of Swords speaks about someone who's very quick-minded. They are very cool in their nature and deep. They don't speak unnecessarily, and they do appear insensitive. This is a person that does stick to the rules, and they don't understand others that don't. This can also talk about receiving some delayed or disappointing news. This is in a helpful position, so maybe not hearing about this news until you've moved forward, this might be helpful for you. Or you may be in contact with someone, a youthful energy person, that will give you some advice, maybe some practical advice. You could also have a child around you as well, that might take your mind off things for a while. Might be a good idea to play or just concentrate on your child for a while and take your mind off these fears that you seem to have, which are holding you back. Okay, it's also next to the Hierophant card. The Hierophant card does represent a Taurus. It's a Taurus person, so you may have someone in your life who is a Taurus or have placements in Taurus. This indicates that you may get some advice, or you may know someone that can give you some advice, and they are a very wise and trusted person. This can also refer to large organisations and government and educational institutions. This does speak about traditional values and moral ethics. So the person might be able to give you the advice so that this person has a set way of working and thinking. So they are very wise. So they may be older than you. And I feel that having advice from someone who has experienced a bit of life may be what you need to hear moving towards this new cycle and releasing these fears, Cancer. So that's how I see it anyway. I mean, I think that this is possibly a child in your life that you need to maybe take your mind off stuff and play and go out and do stuff. And this person here is someone quite experienced in life, has been around for a while, and they can give you the wise advice, the trusted advice that you need to hear, so then you can move forward into the new cycle. Okay, so in the challenge, we have the Tower. Now, the Tower is part of the major arcana, so it is a strong energy. It doesn't necessarily have to be a bad card. It can be, everything has good in it. We just have to look at things a little different. This card does talk about the good foundations that you have around you collapsing. So maybe where you're living, your living arrangements may change, or what there may, like this is a tower moment, so it could be small, it could be large, but there is something happening around you that is going to cause this tower moment. This is going to challenge you. It's going to happen like quite suddenly and unexpected. This may cause some chaos, and you may have a sense of denial that this could ever happen. But you may have had some false beliefs in someone or a situation, but you are going to find out that they are true. So this may be a little bit disturbing for you. This card here is asking you to make some preparations so you can improve matters. Watching your reading, Cancer, this here is advising you to make some preparations. so you can handle this Tower moment, whether it be a big one or whether it be a small one, in what's happening with this cycle that's changing, that you're moving into. Okay, so we have in the outcome, which is the Fool, which is very good for your future, or the advice that is needed. The Fool does talk about unexpected opportunities. You need to remain open, as you will be making a major choice. This card's saying take a leap of faith. Go for it. Step out there and just, take a jump. You will be growing as a result of this. There are new beginnings and exciting new journeys ahead of you. So that is something to look forward to, Cancer. So you, as I said, you are fearing moving forward. But this card here says, well, this one here, you're in the cycle, you're about to move. And then here you've got the new beginnings and the new journeys, which you're going to be learning about, like you're going to be making that choice. I know that there's Tower here, but I believe, Cancer, that you're going to be able to knock this out of the water and just, you'll make the right decision, leave your fears behind and move toward a new beginning and a new future. Okay, so what I'm going to do for you is pull a oracle card from the Feather Magic Oracle for the advice for you from the 15th to the 21st. What's the advice for Cancer? What's the advice for Cancer? What's the advice? The advice for Cancer, spirits and guides. What have we got for Cancer, spirits and guides? What have we got for Cancer? What's the advice? Doesn't want to come out. There you go. Okay, let's go, Cancer. What's the advice for Cancer? No, it's not going to come out. Okay, we'll forget that one. How about we do some angel advice? What's the angel advice, spirits? That's better. Okay, let's go. All right, so we have the abundance mindset. The abundance mindset. Let's see, I'll just read this passage. If you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment, and that is what you will experience. Okay, let's have a look at that. Abundance mindset. Now this book here is in alphabetical order, so it's quite easy to locate the oracle part of this reading. Right, this card comes to you. Sorry, the card comes to you because the angels have heard your prayers about abundance. They are helping you alleviate your thought processes and beliefs to an abundance mindset, which is a powerful way to manifest. This card signals that you may have harbored some worries, pessimism, or resentment about your finances. Usually this also involves complaining about money, an unconscious habit that can block your abundance flow. I do this all the time, and I need to change my don't complain. And just, I mean, I know it's out of habit. Everyone talks about their finances and how they don't have enough money, but it's restricting the abundance flow. An abundance mindset means that you choose words affirming what you desire. Instead of affirming what you don't want, you speak, think, and feel abundance as if it were already here for you. Once you affirm a current state of abundance with your words, then physical abundance rapidly appears. That is, first abundance occurs as thoughts, words, and feelings, and then this energy manifests into recognizable form for you. So this card is a strong reminder to use only positive words in your discussions about finances and other sources of support and supply. Well, that's great advice, actually. Good advice for Cancer. All right. Okay, thank you, Cancer, and I will see you in the next reading. If you feel that this reading has resonated with you, just give it a thumbs up to let me know that that has happened. Subscribing to the channel will also, if you hit the notification bell, you will be notified straight away that you have a reading to look at. It also does help me out to grow the channel so I can get the messages out there. I do appreciate all the support that everyone has given me so far. This is a new journey for me, so I'm really looking forward to taking it into the future. You can also share if you think that you may know someone that may be interested in tarot readings, or they may need some advice for a time in their life that they're struggling with. I know that tarot has helped me along my journey, and it's also helped me figure out where I'm supposed to be. And it does also tell us a lot about ourselves and others and different situations. It opens our mind to a lot of different paths as well. So, okay, so that's what I've got for you, Cancer, and I will see you next time. Okay, see you.